Welcome back to 4-5 Sports. Today we are talking about the NFL rookie class. We are going into week 8 here, so we thought it was a good time to go ahead and review the class. We'll go ahead and get right into it. Bryce Young, who's on the 0-6 Panthers, and I mean, it doesn't help he doesn't have a good O-line. So
Yeah, not all of that 0-6 is his fault.
No.
Part of it is his fault.
But a lot of interceptions compared to another guy.
The next guy.
He didn't play all 6 games either,
He did not.
It's also true.
He missed the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
which would have been.
And yeah.
Yeah. But
So
he hasn't been anything, I would say, above
no.
expectations.
Hasn't been real sharp.
I'd probably say B.
I was going to B or C.
See,
Cool C. Well, now we got to talk about C.J. Stroud because he's been the exact opposite.
I mean, polar opposite. Yeah.
Polar. So, I mean, just through his first interception, which, I mean,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, interceptions as a rookie is a known thing, but, I mean, dudes look great.
He looked absolutely fantastic. He was like, is he like second all time in most attempts without a pick by a rookie?
I think he beat it.
He might have
Did he
yeah,
beat
he
it?
might have
Like
beat
he
It was
broke-
one of the two.
I think it was Dak actually.
I think we got to go
It's
S.
got it. Yeah, it's got to
On
be
rookies,
S.
yeah.
And, I mean, it's not like he has an
an
insane offensive line or, receivers. It's not like
Yeah,
Crazy,
he's making
crazy.
Nico Collins and Tank
Yeah.
Dell. And
Fellow
Robert
rookie
Woods
Tank Dell.
Yeah. And, I mean, Damian Pierce, another
has
young
been
guy.
pretty bad.
He's been bad, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
All right. His counterpart, Will Anderson, who has been pretty good. He's got a couple forced fumbles, got some sacks. It's almost like it's worth the trading their first-round pick.
Yeah, he's all you've wanted him to be
Yeah.
up until this point in his career. I'm pretty happy with him.
Yeah. I mean, I'd
Probably go A.
I'd probably say A,
It's
yeah.
been like
if
outstanding.
he was S, it'd be like, well, we'll get to it. So, I don't know. Anthony Richardson, who was very,
when he's on the field and not injured, he's probably, in my opinion, the best rookie quarterback. When he's not hurt, but it's close.
Maybe I'd give the throwing to CJ.
But I think he's right up there with CJ if he's not.
I think Stroud's been the better game manager.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think along with game manager would be the fact of staying healthy in terms of sliding and things like
You're
that.
right. Yeah.
Because Anthony has not been good at that.
No, he's been actually pretty terrible at that.
And we're not going to see him again.
No.
And I think
No.
for that simple fact, I think he's A.
I'm fine with that.
Devin Witherspoon, who has been, just electric.
I like him.
I
Laid the
love-
boom on Rondell Moore the other day.
Sure did. He's been a great cornerback, a great tandem along with Tariq Woolen to add to that, and has been playing that one. So,
He's been playing really, really well.
not going to lie, he might be S.
I'd like to think we said that whenever they drafted him.
Yeah.
I really
We
liked
said
him.
that was
out of
going to be
Illinois.
scary.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
All right, Paris Johnson, who Kyler Murray specifically wanted the Cardinals to get. 7 penalties, 2 sacks allowed, which you do see a lot of those numbers for rookie offensive linemen, but
Tyler Smith.
yeah, Tyler Smith is a great example of that. I would probably put him in the B tier just because,
The surrounding pieces next to him aren't great either.
Yeah, they're not helping.
That's true.
So
B seems right.
Yeah. He still has potential. He could still turn into that guy where he's blocking for Kyler, but still it's
Yeah.
a little shaky start.
Yep.
Tyree Wilson.
I haven't heard a thing about Tyree Wilson.
Because he hasn't done anything. Him and Paris have some of the worst PFF grades in the league.
yeah.
So, and I'm going to be honest, I never liked not that I don't like Tyree Wilson because I thought he was going to be good, but I just didn't like him on the Raiders. Just because they, at the time, had Chandler Jones and Max Crosby, and I just didn't see it. But
And then
I
Chandler Jones went cuckoo.
yeah, he went cuckoo, and yet the loss of him doesn't even matter. We haven't even seen Tyree Wilson.
Yeah.
So,
So I don't even know where to put him.
I'd put him C or maybe even D. He does have half a sack.
He's got to have a sack. Put him C.
Yeah.
He hasn't been like atrocious.
We'll have
I mean, he
to
hasn't been good, but
We're
yeah.
going to have to find a D.
We'll find. We have
And
one.
I know. I
Here
can see
about
one. Yeah.
3, there's a D.
There's a good one. In the red jersey as well.
All right, Bijan Robinson, who
We questioned the pick anyways.
yeah, we did question that pick. But I mean, nothing short of being a great all-around
Yeah.
player. You know.
No.
He had that thing this week where he like felt bad, or what? I don't even know what it was, but
They're getting investigated for it.
Yeah.
yeah, whatever that thing was. But other
Yeah.
than that, he's been.
It was also really sketchy that Underdog just happened to put the .5 yard, total yard, not even rushing. It was total, so it could have been receiving. It could have been rushing. And yet he didn't cover till the 4th. So that was a little sketchy.
The very
Refs.
last play of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Very. So,
Yeah, so I don't know. That situation's weird, but apart from that, I don't know, he's been
an all-world talent.
fantastic.
What do we think? It's got to be one of the two.
It's one of the top two.
What do you think?
I'd almost put him S. I think he was like, he leads the league in like, not target percentage, like yards percentage, like
Mhm.
percentage of his offensive yards.
Right.
He leads the league, or he used to. I don't know if he probably doesn't anymore, but he used to.
Right.
Which that's an incredible stat for a rookie.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
Now we move into the next guy, Jalen Carter, who honestly the Bears could have stayed at 1 and kept this guy and gotten him and been just as happy.
The dude's a stud.
Yeah, he has 4
Like,
sacks.
straight up stud.
He's got a 90 grade on PFF. So
He just
Yeah.
I think
machine.
I mean him and that's just gross.
He might be the best pick of the draft.
He actually might.
Like it's crazy.
He might. I mean, he's also forced a fumble, which was gross. Darnell Wright has 4 penalties and 5 sacks allowed. So yeah,
Do we have ourselves a D?
we have ourselves.
I agree.
And the fact of the where he was picked, Broderick Jones and Pete Skornowski have been better than Mr. Darnell Wright. So now we'll just go ahead and go into Pete Skornowski. I know it's Skoronsky, but it's just
I was like, I wonder if he's saying that wrong on purpose.
he's hurt, but when he plays, he
looked really good.
was very good.
He looked
Like
really good when he played.
nothing's going by him. So I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know what you do. I don't know if you say C or B just because of the injury. I don't know. What do y'all want to do?
B.
Yeah.
It's cool with me. Jahmyr Gibbs, who boy did the Lions look happy when they drafted him just to not use him when David Montgomery is
He's just
healthy.
not getting the right usage,
Yeah.
which is weird. I don't know why he's not getting the usage
Yeah.
that he needs to be.
We got all of them
Yeah.
last game
Yeah.
because Montgomery didn't play.
Right. Which they got smoked.
Yeah, they got smashed.
He scored.
did
but
score.
it was
He got-
garbage time.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got a bunch of stuff in garbage
Yeah.
time. But
I would say A with the potential of being S.
when he does
Yeah.
get the ball,
Right,
he's
he's-
really good with it. He doesn't get the ball.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know
saying. Because
why.
if a guy gets 9 touches a game in general, let's say he caught 3 and rushed for 6. It's like, okay, nice, you did that, but what are you going to do when you have to carry the ball 22 times?
Yeah.
Are you still going to be that guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got a really weird sample size because he's not getting.
That's why I wanted to say A
Enough
and not
looks.
S. But what do we think?
That's fine.
A is fine.
Okay. All right, we go to Lucas Van Ness, he's kind of like Pete Skornowski, has been good when he's in, but he's also been hurt. So I'd almost just say that B level
Yeah.
again. Just
Yeah.
Same playing field.
yeah, I mean, does have a sack and
I like
injuries.
Him at Iowa too.
All right, well, Broderick Jones, win in, is good. Hasn't allowed a sack, nor has he had a penalty. So he's technically been better than Darnell Wright. But, I mean...
Everybody's better than Darnell Wright.
But he just hasn't played as much. So, I mean...
You throw him bang average.
I think we'll have to give him the C just because
Yeah.
there's
that's fair.
there's times when we just don't see him. So,
Yeah. Speaking of not playing, Will McDonald.
yeah,
Has he got a snap?
I don't understand it either. I mean, he was good.
Yeah.
In college.
yeah.
See, their line's
Like,
just
real
so
good.
good though that it's hard to get him in.
They're gonna have him play linebacker though.
I don't
He's
know.
got 1 tackle.
But that doesn't sound good.
That's it. It doesn't tell me how many
How many-
snaps he
does it say
it says
snaps?
I
think
think we got to be fair to him
What do you-
because the fact that the front 7 is very good.
I think I still put him C.
Yeah, no,
Just
that's what I
because
was
he.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Just not D because I feel like
D's for when you get a chance to play.
These for this guy right here,
Yeah,
D is
exactly.
for this guy right
'Cause
here, Mr. Forbes.
who's been
Yeah.
benched
Yeah,
as of recent.
Mr. Forbes and Mr. Wright both got a chance and sucked. The guys ahead of him just haven't got a chance yet.
yeah. I mean,
Embarrassing.
I remember on draft night the three of us were watching together, and we said they just took Emmanuel Forbes over Christian Gonzalez, and we hated on that pick for sure.
Yeah, and we were correct.
Yeah, we were correct.
Which doesn't happen very often,
So,
but
no, not very often. We're right.
And the Penn State dude.
Joey
Joey
Porter.
Porter.
Yeah.
He was a second round pick.
He was, but
No, yeah, he's been better too.
He's been
I
better.
wanted him
Yeah.
at Dallas's pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got a pick.
He's been pretty good. Now, I guess we'll just go right ahead and go into Christian Gonzalez, where he's been hurt, but at the same time,
He was
when
a stud.
he was playing,
He's
Stud
nasty.
before he got hurt.
is gross. That is a great pick by Belichick, who's not a notorious like early good drafter.
What what was his injury?
I think his leg.
Is this something like they could like mess up like?
He's out for the year for sure. For sure out for the year. So, I mean,
I'd go A.
I'd
A,
say, yeah.
yeah.
If he was still playing to this day,
Probably
S. Jack Campbell, who is kind of taking our guy Malcolm Rodriguez's job.
Yeah.
Well, he looked good though.
I thought he'd take Anzalone's spot, but he really hasn't. And
Yeah.
Anzalone's kind of been all over the field. So.
Yeah. Probably have to give Jack that A.
Yeah, I
he's
think
been-
Jack's
been
he's
good.
been pretty dang good.
We kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah, Kalijah Kancey just doesn't get the PT, but he's also on a good defense in the Buccaneers system as well, so it's kind of tough.
It's hard to get PT when Vita Vea is in front of you.
Yeah, and he does have a sack, couple tackles, so
B.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, B maybe front C.
Like the
something
potential.
that. Yeah. Now you get into those receivers where they just happen to go in a fire sale. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Might be the best wide receiver 3 in the league.
That is true.
It's quite possible.
He just might be.
He had like his breakout
yeah.
game this
Yeah.
week.
With DK being out,
DK being out.
I would probably say B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't been the best receiver.
Yeah, which
in
I guess
this
is
class,
tough.
but
It's tough in his system just because there's two guys ahead of him.
Yeah.
But he has a perfect guy in Tyler Lockett to mentor him.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
moving to arguably the best, if not second best, Zay Flowers out of Boston College. Pretty dang good. Now he's kind of
had a couple drops.
had a couple
A couple
drops.
bad drops.
Had a couple drops. Also has some big plays, but he's
He's
like
undersized.
a little undersized, but he's like the typical rookie. He's going to get you the catches and the yards. The touchdown ratio's not going to be there as much.
Once he gets the ball, his
He's open, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jamar
yeah.
Chase. I'd say A or S. Or,
I'd give him a.
Yeah, he's been better than Jackson.
yeah. Quentin Johnston, who is
He just doesn't.
He looks slow, dude.
My thing is, I don't know. Does he just not get open? Because he doesn't get the ball like he
I feel
should.
like he got targeted a bunch in this Chiefs game, but
well, the crazy thing to me is that he's a first round pick number what, 20
22.
something like that.
22?
And yet they used Darius Davis, their 6th round pick.
They used Darius
teammate.
Davis.
Yeah, his teammate, exactly.
I know.
From TCU.
And like
him.
Josh Palmer's kicking the crap out of him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Since
even
Mike
like
Williams went
Everett's
down.
been better
Yeah.
than him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
know what's wrong with him.
he might be D.
Yeah. Just to balance it out, we may have
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I think he's the best of them,
so far.
I guess. But now we'll move into probably the best receiver of this draft, Jordan Addison.
He had his.
It helps that Jettis is out.
Yeah.
but-
That's
yeah,
true.
he out of the rookies, he probably has the most. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Target share, like
Yeah.
best chance to go off.
Yeah.
Best chance to have a good season.
Yeah.
Numbers wise.
but he's
Especially-
using it.
Yeah, especially in those
Yeah.
these 4 weeks without Jay Jettas. So I mean,
He had 6 for like 110 and 2 tutties last night.
yeah. I mean, and his touchdown ratio is there from an early age, which is something you love to see out of a rookie. So
Oh yeah,
nothing short of, I mean, is he S?
probably.
Dude's probably been S, if we're being honest here. Now we have Deontay Banks, who has been a buck average corner in the league. I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
He's not Christian Gonzalez, and he's not Emmanuel Forbes.
Good for his team.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd go B.
yeah,
I like him B.
it's a fair number. or for a letter. Now we have Mr. Kincaid. What do you got to say, Colin?
I think he's done his role correctly. He's not like exceptional by any means.
No.
He's not used a ton.
He's not used a ton.
Right.
He's gonna get a lot more usage now that Dalton Schultz is out. That's not Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox is out with a shoulder thing,
Yeah.
but B.
I would say
probably.
B as well.
Yeah.
Now Zach and I get to go here with our boy, Mr. Mozzie Smith.
Go off.
Didn't make sense when it happened. Doesn't make sense now. I mean,
I when I was making the graphic, I mean, I would have been happier with any of those 5 guys after him.
Micah Parsons wanted him though.
Micah did, but I don't know what Micah saw.
I mean, we already not like loaded at D line, but that's one of the healthier positions
Yeah.
on the team.
We could have easily went safety or cornerback.
Yeah, especially now that they're getting hurt.
Yeah.
Diggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or a linebacker.
Joey Porter right now is looking
Yeah, that'd been
immaculate.
Yeah.
incredible.
So we're gonna go ahead and just boom. I don't even have to ask.
He's got 2 tackles.
Yeah. Anton Harrison, 4 penalties, 2 sacks allowed. Not the greatest, but you see that out of a lot of rookie offensive linemen. So, I mean, potential's there. Potential's for sure
Yeah.
there.
Hasn't been bad. Hasn't been.
If we're
Off performance and C,
Yeah.
but potential, dude.
potential,
He'll be good.
Potential is high. Miles Murphy is part of that Bengals. What do you? I mean, how would I put this? Bengals are very known for like basically benching their draft pick for their first year. Like he's just got to sit and figure it out. But Miles Murphy is like the one guy that's actually played. So the reason I say that, like Dax Hill didn't play, and then who's their other guy? I can't even remember. But Jamar Chase and obviously Joe Burrow played. But in between the Dax Hill pick, somewhere in there, whoever that was, also didn't play. But Miles Murphy getting PT, he's got a sack. But that's about it. So, probably.
Oh yeah.
Probably in the C. So, Brian Breezy, he's been pretty good. Got 2 sacks already.
Hey.
Yeah, former #1 player in the country. Kind of a dog.
Slipped in the draft?
Slipped in the draft a little bit, but I'd probably give him the B.
Yeah. Cool with me.
Nolan Smith could be making rocket ships right now, but decided to go to the NFL.
Good at football, though.
Yeah.
Of course, he's on the Eagles.
Yeah. I mean, I think the same goes for these guys. They just really haven't gotten that share yet, just because they're on teams with loaded defensive lines.
Yep.
So
Uh-huh.
I think you almost go C for both of these guys,
Yeah.
Cool with me.
just because
Dogs in college.
dogs, and they have potential to be dogs.
Yeah.
Well, that is the tier list for the NFL 2023 rookies. Halfway through the year, maybe at the end of the year, we'll give a full-on update, and then you can almost take our 3 different tiers and go from there and figure out how well we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think should be changed on the tier list. Thank you for watching.